explosives. How you guys doing?
Nice.
What?
Hit me with the 5.
No.
That's gonna be the.
Are you recording?
So
Yeah, we're recording.
Yeah, you were doing a bit. That was just.
I know. I was like, let me see if he'll do it.
That's natural. How I feel.
Just don't say anything.
Nah,
He sees got one Godzilla thing, and he's like, "Ooh."
It's like, hold it.
We're due for the announcement, right?
oh, it's a couple of months.
Announcement for what?
The new
Gojira?
Japanese film.
Yeah. They
Oh, it's a new
announced.
Japanese film.
They announced like a year ago.
Oh, was that the thing? The last
G.
announcement.
It looks
that
like a
you guys
big G.
made? Yeah.
But they don't show a trailer or any news about it until like 2 months before the movie release.
Then they Japanese trailers don't care about spoilers either.
That's-
So they
yeah,
just
they-
throw anything in there. You're gonna watch it anyway.
That's fucking
that's,
awesome.
that's a good. Yeah.
Yeah.
The marketing team's not worried.
No, I'm here. I'm alive.
Yeah.
Sadly.
I'm alive, sadly. I feel that though.
Yeah.
I feel like the last maybe like 2 months of my life have simultaneously been like some of the best months I've had. But I'm just tired all the time.
I was tired all week. I think was it Sunday? I just felt sick. Nauseous as fuck or whatever.
God, that's the worst. Are you doing okay?
Yeah.
He's sick of these bitches.
But yeah.
I'm
Just let
sick.
a man talk.
I was like, I'm sick. Sick of y'all.
Nah, nothing. I didn't
Nothing crazy
say
new?
nothing crazy.
Yeah. You been playing anything new?
Nope. I ain't played a game in like a month.
Really?
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
No Zelda, nothing?
No.
What you been doing?
Watching TV.
Staring at the ceiling.
Or I was reading last night.
Oh, what you reading?
What you think I'm reading?
Dork. Comics.
Yeah. I had a pal. I need to clean it out.
Just doing comic book reading.
Bro, when
Yeah.
me and him went to the con,
Yeah.
the Heroes Con, I swear to God, he could have been in there for like 10 years.
Yeah, I could
Oh, dude, yeah.
There's so many comics that he.
Dude, there's an insane amount of like.
I don't know how you fucking do it. I don't know how you keep up with all the comics. Like manga is so easy. It's just like manga 1, manga 10. That's done. You're done.
No, there's different eras, different issues. Like for right now, I'm keeping up. But like if I want to,
You have to have a track list. You have to have a legit list.
Yeah, pull list.
A pull list
Yeah.
is insane.
Yeah, so I got a whole bunch of my notes. I was actually looking at it the other night.
See, that is funny to me because it's interesting to me when people enjoy something that they have to do homework to enjoy. Because I'm the same way about Final Fantasy 14. Like I love Final Fantasy 14, but every time I play Final Fantasy 14, I'm like on the fucking wiki. I'm like figuring this shit out. I'm doing homework to play this.
Wait,
bitch.
is it? All right, we have to come to agreement here.
Yeah.
Is it Final Fantasy 14 or is it Final Fantasy Online?
It's never been Final Fantasy Online.
There's one that's called Final Fantasy
No,
Online.
it's been Final Fantasy.
Which one is
It's
it?
Final Fantasy. Originally, it was Final Fantasy.
Which one's Noctis?
That's
It's Final
15.
Fantasy 15.
That's 15.
We go through this every single
I
time.
know,
Yeah,
dude,
you always
because
get
it's so confusing.
No, it's not.
You have to. It's a number.
Yeah, it's a
Crockett.
number.
I don't. They use Roman numerals.
Numbers.
Those are letters, dude. Those ain't numbers.
No military time?
No. 2200. When I played Tarkov for the first time, I kept getting confused because you could deploy at night or in the daytime, and I didn't know because I used military time. I was so confused. I'm like, 2200? What the hell? I'm like, why do I keep spawning? It's night.
No, what was going to say? Damn, let me forget.
It was like the pull list.
Yeah,
situation.
I
Like,
prefer like, there's some books I can easily buy online right now. But
Yeah.
But that's too easy.
yeah, it's too easy. It's like Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I'd rather
Go
go
to the
out
shop.
at adventure and find
Someone
it.
help me. I'm about to get back in.
Dude,
Every day I get
every-
closer. Every day we get further away from God.
I miss Yu-Gi-Oh a lot. Like I
think about it
miss
the other day.
playing Yu-Gi-Oh.
I did. Yeah.
Like Yu-Gi-Oh is so much fun to play.
I was
Right.
thinking about this for a while because this is the longest we've gone with a new mechanic.
Yeah, that's it's been like a decade almost.
I think.
right?
Well, it's because I think maybe.
Also,
it's
by the way, welcome back to the HeadKanon podcast, everybody. I'm
just went
Bryan.
in.
This is Crockett. This is Tay, and we're talking.
we have a new episode every Tuesday. Check it out. All links down below. Check us on Discord, Twitter, Instagram, whatever.
Yeah, the
Speaking
whole
of
bit.
which,
You know the drill.
I looked at Red Circle last night.
Mhm.
You know what our biggest platform is,
Campfire.
Nez?
What's that?
iTunes?
No. Amazon Music Podcast has 166 downloads.
What the fuck is Amazon Music Podcast? Our
Yeah.
biggest. That's so funny.
That's where Amazon. Wait, what?
Yeah.
Run that back. What?
Amazon Music Podcast is our biggest platform right now.
People.
166 downloads.
Must
Is that
be- must be-
lifetime or a month?
All time.
All time? Nice.
It's not that much.
No, but it's the
Maybe
biggest
when you
one.
put it in perspective.
The Indian audience came back.
Nice. Shout out to you guys.
Apple's second, Spotify's third.
Nice.
You think Spotify would be the biggest one because it's everywhere.
Yeah, I feel like everybody is.
Spotify has the easiest I usually listen to everything on like Apple, like the Apple podcast thing, but like Spotify has the better layout for podcasting.
Yeah.
I haven't used Spotify in years.
Because you like listen to newer episodes, you can kind of switch it like direction you want to go. So if you starting way back and you want to go up every episode,
you can start at the first episode to be like your first episode that you
and it
listen
just
to and
continuously
keep going.
play on. It's it's so much better.
It's awesome. I've been listening to the Adventure Zone, which is like a D&D podcast. That's pretty fucking good. And I started from the very beginning, and I did not know how much I appreciated that feature until I was like catching up to a podcast from the very beginning.
Because I do that. I'll let like a backlog build up, and then I'm like plop, 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 like that.
What were you gonna say, Jay?
We got new listeners too. People listen to the new show.
Oh yeah, thank you guys. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Also, thanks for everyone for the positive feedback on the last video. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was a fun little video to do.
I want to do more of those. I like them. I like them a lot. Bryan, put a clip here if you want. I don't know. See what you're feeling.
You can put in the thumbnail thing.
Yeah, put in the little card or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, it's called cards. Yeah.
Yeah.
The cards.
Yeah.
I need YouTube to. For some reason we're talking about analytics and shit, but I need YouTube to.
We're talking business, man. It's all about the optics. It's all about the optics around here.
Every so often, you come up with a phrase that I wish you forget.
I was a cookout weeks ago.
Dude, this is a running bit I've been done for probably like since 2014.
Yeah.
Just keep saying the same thing.
We was hanging out for like a day. What were we doing that day? Just chilling?
We went to cookout.
Yeah. We went skating.
Oh yeah, we went longboarding.
That was a summer game fest day. That's what it was.
Yeah.
But after that, we went longboarding. And in the night, we went to cookout. But all day, he was saying it's all about the optics. So it finally broke me when it cookout. I'm like, what the fuck are you saying this for?
Dude, from the beginning of the day, like it was like 12 hours. And he was going just every 30 minutes. I was like, it's all about the optics, man.
And I kind of ignored it.
Yeah, because you try to for so, but he doesn't break. Like he breaks you 90% of the time before he breaks.
Like, why the fuck do you keep saying that? Yeah.
I love a running bit, dude.
You gotta do better running bits.
Running bits, dude. It's all about the optics. But it's funny. It's like because it gets an earworm. Because the best thing is like when you make up something and then you get other people to start doing it. That's like the apex of the feeling. Or like, oh, now I'm making a thing. Now it's kind of
you're mine. I own you now.
No, the ultimate, like the end goal here is to do something I've done years ago and then like have it reach back to me like 5 years later. Like someone's like, or like a stranger just says it. I'm like, yes, it worked.
Got him.
Got his ass. I made that.
You can trace the lineage back.
It start with me.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I'm ground zero.
So anyway, yeah, I miss Yu-Gi-Oh, man. And like playing Yu-Gi-Oh with you guys and playing Digimon was like some of the most fun that I had like going out. Because
I always see the hardest cards on Twitter. Like the best art. I'm like, where the hell are you? I think it's all like not in the US yet, but some of the best art is like.
Yeah, the OCG gets it first.
Yeah, dude. And they look so sick.
I have no idea what's going on with the game.
Yeah, I don't know. You were saying that this is the longest that we've had without a new mechanic. I wonder when they're going to introduce one.
I think the game is at its peak, probably. Like, in terms of like, we don't really. I can't think of anything. They haven't utilized, trap cards. You know, like Pendulum leaves monster and spells. So I guess they can make a new trap card.
That would be interesting.
Trap
like a new trap monster.
Well, I think they're kind of focusing right now. They instead of like doing a new mechanic for the like old game, they're just doing speed duel. I think I think that's like they're creating
new thing.
Letting like the newer stuff go into that rather than try to like, because don't fix so it's not broken. I mean, it's fine. It's really fast, and I think a lot of people, like a lot of players now, like probably complain about it. I mean, because at some point it's just too much. I think Magic the Gathering had a lot better where they don't necessarily when they add something new like that, nothing's getting changed. What are you doing?
My girlfriend texted me.
Podcast over here. Podcast over here.
I'm gonna say that. The show's over here.
The show's over here. Had to hit him with the show's over here. Had a big guy. Big Tommy.
Yeah, the links came out in 2018.
Yeah, that was with
damn, that's
Brains.
A long time. Yeah, Brains.
Yeah,
that's the last time we had a mechanic.
Then we have the little fucking guy with the speed duels.
I don't watch that show.
Yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh 7.
Yu-Gi-Oh 7, something like that.
That's speed duels. Yeah. That's not even classic.
It's apparently pretty popular.
It's based off. So you know what it's based off of, right? Like,
no.
It's for like how we used to play Yu-Gi-Oh growing up as kids. We make up our own rules.
Really?
The main character does that. Yeah, that's
how
what,
the fuck do you lose? I
that's
mean,
what
like,
Speed
it's like
Duels is. Like,
That's so funny.
yeah,
You just be making shit up as it goes.
it's based off that concept.
That's awesome.
So that's why Speed Duels. I didn't know it was in America though. That's new to me.
Yeah, it's pretty popular. The mobile game took over for a while.
What? That burnt chicken like on lava?
What the fuck is that?
Here, I gotta get.
This is distracting.
I know.
Yeah,
It's like,
to the
hey,
show.
I am.
Yeah,
I
the show's over here.
Hey, show's over here, guys. All right.
But yeah, no, I miss Yu-Gi-Oh. Like I think I genuinely, and this is not me, I think about playing TCGs with you guys like twice a month.
I think we bring this up ever so often.
Yeah, because we crave it. Like the Digimon TCG is super fucking fun, and I don't know if anybody else to play it. It's just
it massages my brain. It makes me feel smart.
Yeah, you are really good at TCGs, and I hate it.
I think I would be good at chess as I just learned it.
I thought about playing chess the other night.
Like
You
I
should
think
play chess.
it's like I really like games like that where it's like really like you're like strategizing and all that stuff. I think chess would be like straight up my alley.
Yeah,
And it's not pay to win.
No,
That's the worst. That's the only hang up with these games is like there's a certain point where if you get dive deep and you play it long enough, you start realizing like, oh no, like I've hit my threshold of like using my knowledge. Now it's just like I just know buy the best cards and just win.
right. See, that's why I don't play competitively on a lot of things because I feel like it just becomes that.
Yeah. Magic has better outlets for like just playing like casual games, like playing Commander and stuff. But even at like a certain level, like Commander becomes pay to win.
Yeah, I think Magic's more casual friendly than Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
For sure.
Because Yu-Gi-Oh, you get what I mean, like those matches they end in two rounds.
Depends on the deck though.
Yeah, like
Dude,
you play
my-
two Rogues deck. That's an interesting match. That's an actual Yu-Gi-Oh game.
I build, I think, the best deck that I've ever built in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duels. I built a Link summoning deck. It was the access code. Or the
Yeah,
Code Talkers,
yeah,
the
yeah,
Code
Code
Talker
Talkers.
deck. I have, Yu-Gi-Oh! Has been going on, like the Master Duels has been for like a year. I have achieved a 60% win rate with my deck every single time I play.
I wonder what my win rate was.
I don't know mine. I was winning a lot.
Your go-to was the barrel dragon bullshit.
Well, in my actual like our Earl deck, yeah. But like I forget what I was playing.
Utopias.
I was playing
It was
Utopias.
Utopias, yeah.
Oh, dude, I would smoke some people and you.
Go fuck yourself.
There's like a couple clips on my Twitter where it is just this huge comebacks. Like I've hit 1 health and killed a guy. Dude, that's like the most fun. Like those
OTKs. My deck was OTK.
You know who that guy was that you came with 1 health and then came back at me? It was fucking me. You did that to me for like in 2 matches.
Wasn't you. No, it was a rando. But I've probably done that to you.
You've done that to me.
Because there is one. I think there's a card in my deck where I do add all the life into one card. I use, and then I get down to drop down to 1.
Yeah, you fucking done that to me.
I had
that's always a hard. When someone gets knocked down to like 100 life and they kill you, you're like, you mother. Like that's when you stand up and start bar fighting.
I built a Dino deck, and I made
the Dino deck, by the way. That's a bullshit deck.
Nah, you know why? I play with rogue anti-meta decks.
Yeah.
That's my favorite decks to go to.
Rogue
what was it?
Intermittent?
What's the hero?
Mask
Hero, yeah.
So anti-meta decks are like, they're combat meta decks. The rogue decks are like low-key decks that's really fucking good, but no one plays with them.
Yeah.
So I decided to get dinos. Like, I'm going to try something different, dinos. And they're like my mask heroes on the same coin. Like,
gotcha.
They feel the same. Some cards operate the same as my other deck.
It's a deck specifically designed like because a lot of like mainstream decks, like majority of them use graveyard.
Yeah.
His Mascaro deck, if you plays Dark Law, anything goes to the graveyard.
It just all banished.
It's banished, so
it's
you can't recycle it. So it's almost like mechanic breaking.
It's like a blue player.
It's like handicapping. It's like when they broke that girl that's figure skater's kneecaps. That's essentially what he's doing. He's just breaking your kneecaps so you can't skate anymore. You're like, damn, oh, there goes my deck.
I made my Dark Rebellion.
But see, if you can remove
such a
him,
random ass pool.
I made my Dark Rebellion dragon to like 26,000 attack points.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, no TK.
Yeah. See, my access code deck doesn't get higher than typically doesn't get higher than 8,000 at a time. But it's always good enough to win.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean everything's
because the access code talker that I have banishes.
I was washing people with my deck.
Yeah, I bet. I fucking bet.
I have incomplete too. It wasn't my fullest strength.
I have it's not my final full.
You didn't unlock all the cards yet.
No, I didn't unlock the cards.
I have not I've never been particularly good at TCG. Playing against you two Chucklefucks really cemented in my head.
You know what we used to do though, right? We used to play like when we first got to college, like every freaking day, like 4, and we would just cycle. There was 3 of us, and we just cycle through each other.
We were to the point where we knew each other's combos, and we could just play silent.
It was to that point where we're like, oh, I know what he's doing.
I know what Shaw was watching me and Devin play. Like, you guys not gonna talk?
He's like, no need. We know what's going on.
We would just sit there and be like, I would watch like Devin put down a card, and I'd be like, oh, he's going for this combo. That was like the most interesting games to play because what would you do? You know where his breaking point was when he was doing his combo.
Yeah, you find the weak.
You would wait. You had a trap card or something. You would activate it, take out that card, and now he's like just completely disabled. Yeah. And then you spend the next 20 minutes. This is like that. Those are like the most fun games to play because now you spend the 20 minutes. The best games, like Yu-Gi-Oh, the way it's set up now is the game you do one combo and you kill your opponent.
Yeah.
The best games is when it's like 2 rogue decks and someone gets disabled and you spend the next 20 minutes trying to dig yourself out of a hole.
Yep.
Best matches is when you're looking for it, like you're cycling through your deck. You're like, damn.
That's why I like Magic so much because Magic has a lot more of that.
Yeah.
But I don't like the aesthetic of Magic. You know,
like the card arts?
Like I'm not a huge fantasy fan.
Western fantasy.
Western fantasy guy. Like I don't give a shit about goblins and
it's good art, but it's not pleasing as Yu-Gi-Oh.
It's beautiful. It's not anime. Art. It's beautiful art.
It's landscapes. It's like
It is beautiful art, but it's not like I can't collect Magic cards and be happy about it.
Like Jordan was sending me shit. It's like raw as fuck. Like that Dragon Knight guy you sent me one time.
Well, there's a whole Instagram page just dedicated to Yu-Gi-Oh art.
Yeah.
He looks cool as shit.
Yeah, it's like
it's just like shit goes crazy.
But it's like Final Fantasy like art. It's like Bahamut. It's like it's a dragon and it's got like a vortex in his hand. And he's like throwing it, or a guy like a complete
like a galaxy.
Yeah, exactly. Well, there's like Galaxy Eaters. There's like all these crazy, and then they always have like these crazy names.
I think one of like Gallantmon. We all thought it was Gallantmon.
Yeah. Well, I think it was a reference.
Reference to him.
That's so fun.
Just like him.
I love that.
He's just like me for real.
Talking about fantasy games.
Wait. Who do you think has like harder names to pronounce? Magic or Yu-Gi-Oh?
Absolutely.
Magic.
Okay. Yu-Gi-Oh doesn't have hard names to pronounce. They just have long names.
Yeah.
I think
Super
Magic,
Mega Conductor, like
Tyranno.
Super Mega Conductor, Tyranno, Dark Magician, Girl, fucking, I don't know, Stevie Wonder bullshit. Like it's a fucking nightmare. But Magic has like the old Jurassic can go fuck themselves. I hate those names.
I think like Yu-Gi-Oh has the longest names, but like the hardest ones to pronounce is definitely Magic.
Yeah, for sure.
You're like, how do you're Googling the name, like, how do you actually
I know that
this?
movie. It's a cyberpunk film.
Stop looking at the screen, Tay.
Stop scrolling. Stop changing the screen.
Well, I can do it and you guys can't.
We have no topic. You can close it.
Yeah,
you're right.
I'm looking for I don't know.
Looking for time.
The Michael Cera thing.
You and I have been playing Final Fantasy.
Dude. The best. You don't shut that. The best battle. Like I think.
The TV.
Huh?
Have you played? You haven't even bought the game.
No.
He's a scrub.
It's just you and me for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, here we go.
Yeah.
Don't spoil anything.
I don't know what's better, the music or the graphics.
Final Fantasy always had good music.
Yeah, Final Fantasy.
But this one, they're like the battle music is particularly my favorite out of like. There's certain
How many
games.
Final Fantasy you play?
I played a good amount.
How many? You played 7?
I've played
15.
7 remake. I played 14, 15.
You haven't played 14.
Yes, I have.
No,
You played it for like one day.
I played it with you. You can't tell me I didn't. You guided me. You and Isaac.
Final Fantasy 14 has some incredible music, though. You're right. That shit slaps.
Final Fantasy 16 has the best.
But I love when
music,
they bring in the orchestras in.
Yeah.
They do it for a while though.
How far along are you in the game?
I've made it to.
How long is it?
I have Garuda, and I've had Garuda for like 3 hours now. That's like a 50 plus hour game, I think.
It's a like
all the
30, 35, 60 hours, 66 hours probably for completions.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, it's fairly short for Final Fantasy.
It's an action RPG. I expect to spend like 45 hours with it. Because I'm not a huge side quest guy, but the side quests in this game are pretty good. I've enjoyed them.
They're kind of like when you get to like the second part of the game,
I heard,
the side they'll pick up.
Yeah.
Because like a lot of them are just fetch quests and stuff, but like on the second
great
part,
world building. Like, they're great for the lore of the game.
In which
is my favorite bit.
Yeah, and the side quests in the game, like, there's certain side quests where they're like, oh, this is actually like super beneficial to like the overall arcing gameplay of the game. So it's like actually really important to do the side quests because I'm like I got a potion where I did a side quest and it's like it upgrades all my potions now. So now every time I do a potion, it makes it stronger.
Oh, fuck it.
That's like something that you wouldn't typically do you wouldn't put in a side quest. So it wasn't XP driven. It's totally like a mechanic that like will help or like
yeah.
Or get a chocobo.
Did you unlock? You get a chocobo?
You can get a chocobo, but you have to do a side quest to get it.
That's fucking cute. I haven't unlocked. I've done all the side quests that I have available to me right now.
Yeah.
And I haven't made it. Like I changed outfits.
Okay.
So like I went to Lost Wing, or not Lost Wing. What the fuck? Rosaria.
Rosaria. Lost Wing is a place in Rosaria.
Yeah. So Rosaria, I've been there.
Okay.
And I did the story where like you go back into the ruins.
Okay.
And I'm trying not to spoil it. Be very specific.
Yeah.
I think
I know what part of the game you haven't made the turning point where it's like
I accepted the truth. That's as far as I've gotten.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit afar. I've done another. It has a very like laid out like design. Like you know exactly how the beats of the game goes. Where it's like you do some like you go out in the world, you get some story, and then now you have a boss to do, and then it's kind of that's the overarching like loop of the game.
Yeah, it's fucking awesome.
It seems more linear than usual.
It's not more linear than usual. Every Final Fantasy game has operated like that, except for like the old OG ones. But anything since 7 has operated like that, in some way or another. Like 13 is like a really linear Final Fantasy game. I fucking love 13. 13 is great. But Final Fantasy 16 is linear in like a really satisfying way. Because like you don't go more than like 20 minutes at a time without getting some story out of the game. So like
there's a lot.
Yeah.
A lot of story. Like it's like a lot. Like I'll put my controller down sometimes and I'll get some popcorn.
The conversations around this game is very interesting though.
It's so exhausting.
No,
it's
very interesting.
That's funny because I've seen you guys post about it, but I've completely ignored everything. I was like, I haven't seen anything.
It's something to talk about. It's really interesting.
Yeah. It is really interesting, but the people that are saying like this is not a Final Fantasy game or it's like it's a good game but not a Final Fantasy game, fuck off.
No, I hear them. Yeah. I'm not gonna bash those people. I get it.
No. But the thing is, like those same people don't understand. I'm bashing them, and I'm a hater for that kind of shit, hands down, because they don't understand kind of like the philosophy of like what makes a good Final Fantasy game. Final Fantasy game have never really been constrained by like genre, particularly. Like they're all RPGs, but like Final Fantasy VII completely reinvented the style and tonality of Final Fantasy VI. And so like back in the 90s when 7 came out, people were like, oh, that's not my Final Fantasy. Where's my crystals and whatever the fuck?
Western. No, we like Western.
Yeah, where's like my Western or like East, like RPG fantasy. And then like they went on that track for a hot second. And then people were like, now Final Fantasy 16 comes out and it's like medieval fantasy. And they're like, oh, where's my sci-fi fucking?
It's not that. It's talking about the combat itself.
No, yeah. I've seen a couple of like people say like this is Final Fantasy, but it's like not my Final Fantasy. But like the cycle is the same. It's like people.
It's kind of like it was in Final Fantasy was in metamorphosis for like the last 2 games. So like it's kind of like from like 7 and 15, it was kind of like half-ish and it wasn't like fully developed. And now this is like fully developed and like to where where it wants to be now. And that's good because they like. I mean, you have 16 of these games. Like, you need to change it up like every once in a while. I mean,
but
it's not classic, but I mean, it's good. That's the main, and that's the overarching point. It's a good game.
Yeah, but I think my point with that is like Final Fantasy has always been a series that did not constrain itself to like a particular aesthetic or tone or like genre. It's always just kind of done what it wants to do, and it's always been praised for that. So it's really interesting that now that it happens on Final Fantasy 16, people are like bitching about it on Twitter.
This is an RPG series.
You think it's like the turn-based aspect of it?
Yeah, it's a turn-based versus action.
A lot of people don't understand.
That's what you're saying. It's like because it's always been turn-based until like you got to like 15.
No, it's
or 14.
They all have it. Some of them have their own battle systems. Like 13's combat's completely different from 7's.
Yeah. Like they're all like 7 through 13 are turn-based, right?
Yeah, I thought it was always selecting menus and stuff like that.
But they all have their own mechanics associated with the game.
Yeah.
So like 7, the materia system is unlike the materia system in any other Final Fantasy game. Final Fantasy 8, the magic system is completely different. There's no materia. I don't know what the fuck's the deal with 9. 10 was the PS2 RPG one that was like really good. And they had like their whole thing was like a whole skill tree, and like they were turn based, but they dealt a little bit differently. X2 had an outfit based combat system where like changing the outfit would change your class, and you would have certain moves unlocked with certain outfits. And then like 11 was an MMO, 12 was a more traditional like action turn-based game. Like you would be walking around in the overworld, and then when you initiated combat, it would just pause and turn into an action battle game. And you had like gambits where you would program people. 13 was like the paradigm shift mechanic. 14 was another MMO. 15 was the action or battle that we know, like the halftime.
Yeah.
Like pseudo Kingdom Hearts battle system.
Yeah.
7 worked the same way. And not like we got.
Well, 7 was like you had an option to do like it was still like it was a little like elevated from like 15.
Yeah.
But
it was a little bit more actiony.
But you could also play it in turn-based mode if you wanted to.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it had like it was like a weird it was like just trying to like shove in like oh here's old, but we're gonna kind of like we're trying to shift it into like another gear.
Yeah.
And then like 16 is like its own separate
well that's my point. It's like
game.
In the conversation, like people have failed to realize that the Final Fantasy game has been transforming with every single iteration in some way or another.
Yeah.
But now that we've done the jump into like straight up action game, now it's a big deal.
It shouldn't be a big deal because I mean 15 was like I mean that's the way
People
15.
didn't like 15.
Yeah, I know. And then but
15
like
gets so much bad rep, but I think it's such a good game.
It's good, but
it's a good story. I don't know about
the story. Is shit.
You know, like
nothing makes sense in that game, no matter how much people try to tell you.
He's right. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but it is fun.
Not the overarching story, but I think it's just the camaraderie and like just like I had fun with it.
I love the boys.
No,
yeah, the boys.
I had fun with it, but this story's stupid. It does not make any sense.
It's a weird pseudo political like campaign, and then like Noctis is it's so bizarre. I get it. It's bizarre, but I love the boys.
Did you watch the Kingsglaive movie though?
Yeah.
That movie was raw though. I love that movie. Good. I don't like the sci-fi though. The sci-fi action and then the swords and then like didn't like that. I think it's
trend, though.
What's up?
7 started that trend, the cyberpunk fantasy.
I think it works better for that, but for like 15, I thought I was like, yeah, this is weird.
Like
15 would be like if the aesthetic of 14 like was a couple thousand years in the future. That's kind of what 15 was going for.
I think if they gave you a gun, I think if they made it a first-person shooter, it might make sense.
It's awesome, but I've been loving Final Fantasy. The combat for Final Fantasy 16 is it's really satisfying.
Yeah.
The thing is that like there's no combo system like Devil May Cry. I think people were expecting like a Devil May Cry combo system.
You can combo. I can't.
You combo.
Yeah.
But it's not like
satisfying.
No. It's not like XXX delay X Y XX delay XX Y. Like there's no like button coordination.
No, there is.
There's no light and heavy attack. It just attack.
It's like there is timing mechanics. There is stuff like that where it's like if you do a strike and then you have to make contact with the strike and then you hit triangle and you do a blast. It makes a bigger blast and there's like combo and you do that in so many times in a chain. But it will combo.
What I'm talking about, like your attack button, like your sword strike, like you don't do different moves if you delay the input. So like if you press X twice and then wait a frame and then press X again, it does one move.
I mean, it's not a 1-for-1.
If you press X 3 times and then skip a frame and then do another, like that's the Devil May Cry battle system.
Right, yeah.
Which is like you combo based on like the timing of your inputs. Final Fantasy doesn't have that. You combo by doing different abilities back to back.
Yeah.
And I feel like people were expecting the Devil May Cry like combo system. And I feel like some people have been turned off by that. But it's not the Devil May Cry battle system, but it's a really satisfying, like somewhat complex system.
I don't think I would be happy. I think if it was just like Devil May Cry, I don't think I would have been satisfied.
I just want to play Devil May Cry.
People would actually be madder if it was like Devil May Cry.
It needs to be its own thing. I mean, people are just being crybabies. It's a good game.
No, I get it. Because it's like, you see a lot of these franchises, like, Sonic is a good example where it just fucking loses itself because it's trying to be different. Nothing wrong with change.
Yeah.
But it's the same time, it's like, we go so far out there. It's like, what the fuck is this anymore?
Right, like Assassin's Creed. It happens to Assassin's Creed.
Assassin's Creed happened, and that's why I'm excited for the new one.
Yeah,
like it's going back to its roots with a core, smaller experience where Assassin's Creed was instead of this open world bullshit.
Yeah.
Just play it and you're done.
Yeah.
Same with like, there's people out there that hate Breath of the Wild, and I get it.
Yeah.
Because it's not Zelda.
Right. It's not the Zelda that they know.
No.
It's like another iteration
trying to
of the
reinvent
Zelda.
itself.
Yeah. And sometimes these, because the conversation, I put it on Twitter though, but it sounds like it's not people that hate change. It's the fact that people are more afraid that eventually this franchise will like lose itself to it's not
Right.
really recognizable anymore. And I think it's gonna what is this, Threads?
Yeah.
I'm getting so much fucking notifications for that shit right now. What am I gonna say? Like, yeah, so like that happened. I think Persona's gonna happen to that eventually.
Yeah.
And people gonna turn on that even harder.
You said Persona?
Yeah, because that was the last true RPGs we got out.
Persona.
I think they're never gonna let go of 5. I think
but
I think they're gonna make every game that's gonna come after that is gonna be like so similar to 5 that people are probably not gonna be like, this is not as good as 5.
I mean,
Persona
aesthetically, maybe.
Persona. No, I mean like mechanically. Like, Persona's like one of the last true JRPGs out there, and
Yeah.
once that's gone, it's like it's gonna be.
But I think when I think of Persona, I don't think that they're ever going to transition out of
They eventually will.
the RPG because that's such a
Did you play Strikers?
that was a spin-off game though.
Yeah, it was all right.
See, that's
really
what
fun.
that's what a franchise should do. It clarifies it's a spinoff.
Yeah.
A lot of these people don't do that. So like Mario does that.
Yeah.
You play Mario, you know it's a kart game, or tennis game, or traditional Mario.
Mario does it a lot.
Yeah. And like it sucks for games like Zelda because they're so expansive and take so long to make that you can't really call Breath of the Wild a spin-off game.
Yeah.
But like I get it. I get the idea of like change and losing the identity, but like at the core, like everything Final Fantasy is still in that.
Yeah, no,
game.
I agree.
Yeah.
But
like the crystals, the fight, the story, like it all feels so Final Fantasy that like I'm amazed that people are like, this is not a Final Fantasy game.
It's the same with God of War. There are people that don't like 2018 because it's not their God of War, and I get it.
Yeah, I get it too, but I think they're wrong.
Yeah. I get it completely. I don't bother arguing against it. It just people have a problem with saying it's bad or it's not for me. 16 is a case for it. It's not for you.
When is Ghost Rider going to get reinvented?
What?
Ghost Rider 2023, and it's just another clone of
on
God
PS
of War.
Vita.
Dude, that'd be sick though. It'd be like it plays like God of War 2018.
Yeah.
That was a good game. Do you remember God of the
None
Ghost
of
Rider
those
games?
were good.
That was a good game.
Some of them were good.
Spider-Man 2 was the only good one.
Spider-Man 2 was pretty good. Yeah,
Ghost Rider was
good.
good.
What was it?
I never played it.
Yeah, I had it on PSP, dude, and you could
That's
like
the worst version to play it on.
no.
Then that's the only version.
This is why the Vita failed.
Yeah.
No,
Because you
Vita
want to be like, this is the worst version. This is why the Vita failed.
No,
That's
no.
PSP you're talking about, not Vita.
The Vita was ahead of its time.
Vita was.
I get frustrated when people are like, you didn't buy a Vita. It's like, you didn't buy a PSP.
Yeah,
You wasn't there with the old one.
I
People
bought a
did bought
PSP.
PSP. That was
PSP sold like fucking crazy,
hell yeah.
dog.
I remember when the PSP first came out.
Yeah, the Vita didn't sell because I feel like there was not a lot of games for the Vita.
Sony was ahead of the asses in that.
Yeah.
They're more, everything's too expensive for it.
Yeah,
But
but like I fucking like Persona 4 Golden on the Vita.
Hell yeah, that's why I got it
Goated.
fun. It's a JRPG machine.
Yeah,
Perfect
goated. It was
JRPGs.
awesome. I want to hunt down a Vita just to
Play that on the
emulator.
train. You're like, I'm in the game.
It's fucking awesome.
It's just like real life.
I've been playing Persona 3.
Yeah?
Yeah, Persona 3 fucks.
You're not going to wait for the remake?
No, because it's no.
No?
I'm excited for the remake, but I'll play the remake.
I can't wait to play the
well.
remake.
Remake looks fucking sick.
How long is that game?
I'm 30 hours in. I'm level 14. I'm actually probably like 20 hours in.
I think Persona 5 got me right at the perfect moment.
Yeah.
I don't think I can do a 100-hour game anymore. I don't think it's
Welcome
in
to
me.
my world. And this shit's struggling, dude.
Dude, it's just not. I'm not built for it anymore, young
Dude, I play Persona in like 20 minutes. Like I use it on my Switch and I play it in like 20-minute burst at a time.
That is nothing. That's
You would
fucking
play
nothing.
literally that game the day by day, like panicking.
like I'm playing. How are you playing Zelda on your lunch breaks or whatever? Like, how are you doing that? I can't do that.
It is not a good way. I don't think it's an amazing way to play it, but it's like, well, I'm
Every so
getting it
often,
in.
Crockett opens his Switch and he's just in the middle of the sky.
Yeah, you walk 10 minutes and there's
It
your
is
break.
like, it's like 5 minutes and be like, where was I at? But I do play it every day though. That's the thing. That's like I'm playing it every day, but for like 30 minutes at a time.
Yeah, Persona fucks really hard. I want to play through 3, 4, and 5. Like 3, 4, and 5 are like some of my favorite RPGs. And like
I haven't
4
played 2
is so
in
good.
years. Yeah, I have 4 on PC and Vita.
Yeah, I have 4 on PC. 4 is great. Persona 5 is amazing. Like I'm super excited for the remake for Persona 3. I think it's gonna look pretty fucking fire.
What else comes out this year?
What else is
Spider-Man 2 comes out.
Spider-Man 2. We got the Sonic, whatever the fuck was it called? Superstars.
Armored Core.
Mario.
Armored Core.
Mario game, dude.
Yeah, that Mario game looks really good.
Fuck yeah, it does.
There's a Peach game coming out too, but we don't know anything about it.
She had a Peach game years ago.
Yeah, I had the DS one for Peach. That game was awesome. I
People
loved it.
praise it. It's one of those games no one remembers.
Yeah, it's incredible. It's so good. I used to play the dog shit out of it. We got Armored Core. Are you excited for Armored Core?
Yeah.
No, he's not. Stop lying to yourself. People like you annoy the shit.
This is just like me liking Tell Rise.
Yeah.
Why can I like games? Hey, I can't like games.
Liking games. You just like. Just
shut up. I've been there since day one,
poser.
dude.
You
Mech
never
Assaults.
The Souls games. You would not give a shit about fucking Armored
No,
Core.
this is not.
I'm hoping this game disappoint people, not the hardcore fans.
Yeah,
No,
they're gonna
Just
have a
the
good time because they know
Souls
exactly.
No,
what
this is
into.
like people are like the mech fans, dude. They're dusting off their trench coats, man.
I used to watch Armored Core videos back in the day. Like,
I don't know what Armored Core is.
It's like some technical robot.
I think I
machine.
really-
Well, yeah, it's like if you ever played with the Gundam games or anything like that, it's that's
you just build a robot and fight.
it's a lot of sliding around, shooting guns, like
Okay.
shooting a lot of like
That's
heavy
a simple
guns.
way of it, though.
That's to the core, the armor core. That's
How
it.
would I could compare it to like those Ace Combat type of deal?
Got you. Yeah, it's
Similar.
like a pilot shooter.
Piloting, yeah. It's like you have a lock on. They have shields. They have missiles coming out. You slide around
And
left
you
to
have specific
right,
gear for certain things, right?
and then you fire back, and you break up, and that's how
the
those
core
games.
mechanic, yeah.
Yeah, that's how those games go. Like Mech Assault was like that.
When you made the Armored Core pun, by the way, in my mind, the SVU tung tung played right afterwards.
Why?
I don't know. It's just like the Armored Core tung tung, and like we just.
I never played any of those games. I know what they were back in the day. I just never played them.
It has and like I guess it's like Gundam would be like the best way to compare it to.
Yeah, I've played some of the Gundam games, so that makes a lot.
It
of
plays
sense.
a lot of like that.
I mean, the new ones.
So it's
Some
like
of
it
the
has a
GameCube
very
ones and PS2
particular
ones.
audience. I wouldn't say like it, but like I think Armored Core is just more technical. It's not hard in the sense of like it's like repeating death and all that stuff and try to go into the level. It's more like I
Understanding the
need
game.
to build up my shield in this department, and then like so I know like this boss is going to be shooting like
It's a-
armor piercings.
It's a
on you.
min maxer. It's a
Yeah.
min maxer game.
Mhm.
You like constantly build out and check out your build so that you can like get the stat over the other guy.
Yeah, it's a very technical like nerdy game.
Frederick's just like typing right now in the Discord.
Yeah, I know it.
I'm so sorry. I'm terribly describing this game. Yeah.
Fred, when this episode drops on Tuesday, we're gonna get tagged by Fred, and it's gonna be like, "You fucking idiots!" That is not
So
what
right.
Armored Core is.
Tay, he's gonna tag Tay. He's like, Tay, let me start off by saying
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
you might want to sit. If you're standing up, they don't want you to sit down for this one.
You talking about
Here's some literature. He's gonna have you
John
like
Berthold
link.
Yeah, John
videos.
Berthold.
Let me tell you something.
Let me tell you something, man.
Let me tell you something.
There's two things he always he's telling you something. He's scratching his
Yeah,
head.
it is. Let me tell you something. He's a good actor.
I
Though.
love those videos. He is a great actor. Yeah.
I gotta tell you something.
I gotta tell you something. It's so that video makes me laugh so much because I know like 5 of those dudes in like just my life. Like my cousins were all, let me tell you something, guys. And they fucking just tell me what you gotta say. You don't gotta announce that you're gonna
tell you
fucking talk to me.
Almost like
I
fight
just
Yeah.
remembered. We didn't mention. I'm waiting for you to pop on Threads.
Oh yeah.
I have zero idea what's going on. I don't know what this
It's Twitter.
is.
It's Twitter with
Positivity.
Zuckerberg.
You know what? Good. I'm disconnecting. I'm good. I'm getting off the
You have
planet.
been quiet on Twitter lately.
Yeah, dude. I'm just disconnecting.
No, he's on Twitter. He's just looking at it. He's just not posting.
I was like, I have the Phantom of the Opera. I'm wearing the mask. I'm up. Okay. They don't know
Just
I'm
in the
here.
back
When
going,
people say I'm
"Sing
head
with
offline,
me."
they're still online.
Yeah.
They're just looking.
What does that mean? Where it's like laughter and darkness.
Or laugh out loud. He's like a street fan.
What is it? Someone explain it to me.
It's literally so it's like Meta's answer to Twitter.
It's blandly a rip
So
off.
it's literally Twitter.
That's what I thought it was.
So like
yeah.
you know how you have like Twitter threads on Twitter? They just took out the
the
word
logo
Twitter.
looks like the add button.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 'cause
Ubisoft quote tweeted them and says they're a rip off.
what'd you say?
Ubisoft kind of quote tweeted them and kind of said it's a rip off.
That's so
Ubisoft?
funny.
What
Yeah, look at
dog do they have in this race?
Look at the Ubisoft logo.
Yeah, it's like so it's literally just like Twitter. It's just like you fucking scroll through.
Yeah, but when you get on it, it feels. Oh, that's right. We gotta talk about this too. After that, you get an iPhone now.
I do have an iPhone. Yeah, I upgraded.
Oh, why is it so small though?
Because I listen to me. And-
Money.
Yeah, no. Listen to me. And
Why did you say that? Why'd you just call him broke like that?
What do you mean?
He didn't
God,
call me broke.
why
You
is it-
call me broke.
No, he's like, why is it
This
so
is so small.
Which
'Cause
one? Which one's this one?
This is the iPhone 13 mini.
Feels cheaper.
It's
smaller.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
bullshit.
No, I mean like because it's like
Let me see your
feels. Maybe because of the case.
Yeah. Let me tell you something.
It's weird. Let me tell you something. It's weird to see him out of the case. You
Yeah.
rarely ever see a phone out of the case.
I don't believe. No, it's like the same backing. Yeah, it's probably the case because it's the same material.
Mine's olive green, by the way.
Yeah, mine's So I listen, and it's not that much bigger than yours in terms. What model do you have?
11 Pro.
11 Pro. So it's not that much bigger than the 11 Pro, but when you fucking freaks go out and you buy the goddamn iPhone 14 and iPhone 14 Pro Max, that's the 13 mini. I want to make a note of the mini because phones are too fucking big nowadays. I had my Google Pixel. To use the top of my Pixel, I had to like literally like shift the whole phone in my fucking hand to get to like the back arrow of any app. So they had this. It's a nightmare to use phones nowadays. They're too fucking big. iPhone 13 and iPhone 14 and iPhone 14 Pro are too goddamn big. I don't need to use two hands to use my fucking phone.
You feel like a baby.
Okay, it's ridiculous. I'm like,
baby.
I look like an old man using a phone with these big ass, almost tablet phones.
Yeah.
You're fucking holding it like that.
It started becoming a problem when they couldn't fit in your pocket anymore.
Yeah, it's like this thing, barely feel it in my pocket, in my hand. It's so easy to use one-handed. It's fucking incredible.
I will say though, when you go from like that phone to a bigger phone, it's like Jesus Christ! Like it's like I'm looking at a flat screen.
It's very noticeable.
This is staying with me for as long as I possibly can.
Well, that's why I didn't get a Pro. That's why I was like, no, just give me the regular one because I don't want a mini, but like just the regular one is fine. It's like it's big enough for me.
Yeah. Phones are too big, and like I had to go through so many fucking hoops to find this. Like I was going to go to a Spectrum. Spectrum doesn't carry it. Like T-Mobile,
Spectrum's cable.
Spectrum, they have phones. They have a phone service now.
Fuck.
Yeah, my parents were with Spectrum, so I wanted to use Spectrum. To like,
I didn't know.
And they're not bad. They're pretty good, but I wanted to use Spectrum so I could like just transfer the number easily. T-Mobile is a fucking nightmare to like navigate their website. T-Mobile website fucking sucks. They're like, we have all of the phones. Talk to a guy. We'll call you. It's like, don't fucking call me. First of all, I don't want to talk to one of your human beings about buying a phone. So I went with Verizon. All this to say, sorry, this is all a very neurotic rant to say that phones are too fucking big and the iPhone 13 mini is the only size that a phone should be. And if you buy the iPhone 14 Pro, I think you're kind of a freak because it's too big. You need three hands to use
Well, those phones are really for photographers anyway. That's the whole selling point for those freaking phones is like, just like, oh no, the cameras can do like this depth finding field shit. You can film a whole. Are you a filmmaker? Are you
just
like
talked about this?
That filled me with rage.
Yeah,
Mr. C told me about years ago. He hates that shit. Too.
Yeah, it's not like you can't make an all-purpose fucking tool that fits in your pocket for photography. Yeah. It's never gonna be that.
And I mean, if they're paying $1,400, he wanted to do something, I guess.
Don't pay.
Here's a stupid thing. Why does an iPad have a camera?
It doesn't.
No, it does. But I'm just like, why? I don't.
FaceTime.
I feel like a moron if I'm taking my iPad to like a sporting event. I'm like holding just a half of a laptop just up.
Big ass screen.
Yeah, just like what a moron do I feel like? It's like this big flat surface.
Someone should bully you for that. If they say you're taking pictures with an iPad in like a concert, they should smack it out of you.
I should, dude, smack. Yeah, they give him a good smack. Here, come up right behind him, and they're like, "What's that in the guy in that camera?" And just go.
I have no desire. Well,
fucking
for here, yeah, but laptops or iPads is like I'm not fucking with that.
Dude,
yeah. I do like my iPad for reading. It is nice. It is nice doing that.
Tablets are nice for that. I'm about to get an iPad for editing because the editing software that I use, I can do cutting on the
iMovie.
No, they got DaVinci.
GarageBand over here.
They got DaVinci Resolve on the iPad.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, and it's fucking awesome.
To sell this
you motherfuckers need to learn how to edit in this software so that I can take a goddamn break.
DaVinci for like 3 months now.
Dude, it's so good. He
wants to edit with nodes.
Yeah. And that's only if you're doing compositing. You'd edit like any other fucking editor. Just learn how to edit in DaVinci.
I would get to it.
Yeah, just fucking. I'm gonna break into your houses and install it for you.
He's got our hands like handcuffed to a keyboard. Yeah. Like, learn, read.
It's like Leonardo da Vinci, like spelled that way.
Yeah. DaVinci Resolve, Black Magic. It's fucking rad. So they're on the iPad now, and like you can edit on the iPad.
How hot does that thing get?
It depends.
I bet that thing cooks.
Yeah, it's got an M2 chip, so it's pretty good. So what I would do is I would make proxies. And I would
the iPad. If the iPad you have has an M2 chip, yeah.
Yeah, well, that's the one I'm gonna get. And like the
goddamn workhorse, yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I mean, that's the only one that could probably handle it.
No, the M1 can handle it too. It's just a little less ideal, but the M1 can handle
Put
it.
a hot pan on the back of it, cook an egg.
No,
Hell
it's
yeah.
not that bad because you're not fucking.
Black Magic a camera brand?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
voodoo,
that's what you're looking at right now. Like, fucking
Yeah, I
awesome.
remember you mentioned that. It just clicked with me just then.
Yeah, it's fucking awesome. So, but yeah, you can edit, you can make proxies and then put them up, connect it to the iPad and then edit portable and like just do your cutting. And then when I get back to my desktop, I'll just do all the motion graphics.
Using like
It's
the
awesome.
fucking webcam and use DaVinci. It'd be hilarious.
It'd be pretty great. I love it. It's great. It's great. Learn how to use it. It's awesome. But yeah, I got an iPhone now because I was tired of big phones, and iPhone's what the smallest phone available in the market.
You should have got a flip phone.
This is great. I can. I
How do
need
you feel like having an iPhone? I'm feeling elitist now.
It's
Did you magically just?
it's really confusing.
It's like going from PlayStation to Nintendo.
Yeah, it's
Ugh.
really confusing to me. I feel like the one
I
thing that
like-
Android figured out was gestures.
Is this your first Apple device?
No, I've had Apple before.
Yeah.
I had Apple with the iPhone 6.
Oh, I had that. That was my last phone.
And then I switched to Android. But like the one thing that Google figured out or Android figured out was gestures. The Google Pixel 6 gestures were fucking incredible. And I find myself like fucking up.
Are we
all
talking
the
about
time.
like?
How was your
What kind of
Snapchat
gest-
quality?
Huh? What'd you say?
How was your Snapchat quality on your Android?
Dude, it was
You seen those videos? Snapchat sucks on Android.
It looks like it's fucking shot through a straw. Like
What's that video? The
like-
guy's talking, but the video's like way behind.
yeah, and it's like real echoey and it's like blurry.
Dude, I didn't want to meme on the Android camera quality being bad compared to an iPhone, but it's significant.
Really?
It's really
It's that
significant. The camera on the iPhones fucking smacks, and they're doing a lot of it on the software side, but it's fucking incredible.
It's like 9 days.
Look at me, man. This shit hilarious.
Yeah, they're like someone speaking on like the Android, but it's all pixelated and like fucked up. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. So yeah, I like my iPhone. I like the size of it. I like the size of it.
Oh, man.
Trying to find it.
I can't find it.
No, be fine. I'll post it up there if I can find it.
Oh boy.
But yeah. It's been an interesting couple of weeks.
Yeah, I've Superman lately.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You did a cool like photo shoot situation at where were you?
Uptown.
Uptown? Hell yeah.
I
saw the video of like a bunch of kids walking up to you. It was cute.
I had a whole bunch of B-roll.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I got
It was filmed.
Who
for
shot
you.
it? Yeah.
my sister.
Oh, nice.
Um,
I assume it was Crockett, to be honest with you.
no, but you need to be out there. Keep people go crazy.
I need to get. I need to give them my mask. I need to get like a hard shell mask.
Yeah, I need to see them
Just
first.
fucking-
Spider-Man? Are you cosplaying Spidey?
Yeah, I have him on Miles Morales. I have my
Miguel
Miguel.
O'Hara?
Yeah,
Nice.
Miguel O'Hara cosplay. But the mask is really bad. Like you can see my eyes in it. Like it's
Yeah.
and then it's like you need a face shell for those things.
Yeah, because you need that shape.
Which is really fucking expensive.
Is it?
Yeah, they're like
for sure.
$150 or something.
Jesus.
And it's like you can just 3D print. Like I just don't know anything with a 3D printer, but
My dad is a 3D printer.
yeah.
He does?
I'll talk
Why?
Anunnaki with him if he 3D prints me something.
You said why?
What is it like the devil thing?
Beelzebub. Do you know what the Anunnaki are?
He told us a story like 1,000 times.
The fucking aliens.
The fucking goat. What the
Yeah.
That's
Is
awesome.
it like that?
No, it's got like an open hand.
Yeah,
It's like
just like
that.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Nah, that's a whole bunch of cool people that day, dude.
Yeah,
Ignore that.
I took so many photos with people.
Yeah, dude,
I was
that's
on
awesome.
Snapchat with somebody.
It's
You
fucking
like
rad.
doing that. You should do like kids costume or like kids
No.
like parties. You'd like that.
How you tell me what I like?
I remember he used to do this funny thing to me. He'd be like, I'd be eating something, he's like, you don't want that. I would always look at him like, how do you know what I want?
I
Don't
forgot
want
about
it.
that. You don't like that. You don't want it.
Give that to me.
Did I tell the story about the guy like at what you did to that guy at Sonic?
I still don't understand this story. You claim I did something.
What? Yeah, what happened?
This is I don't have.
This is the same
did we
day
tell this on the podcast or not?
You might have. I don't remember.
It's the same day.
This made me laugh
Optics
so
Day.
much. We went to Sonic and like Sonic had no lights on, and Tay just looks out, and there was a employee going from the dumpster back in,
Yeah.
and Tay was like sitting there talking to him, and he's like, and then the guy was like, oh yeah, it was like our orders are down. You have to do a mobile
Yeah,
order.
because it
for
looked closed. The power was out.
Oh,
But they were still open, and he's like, hey, Tay's got his arm
I'm like
hanging out
this
the
in the
window,
car.
laying out the window. He's like, so that's how it's gonna be, huh? Like,
I did
it
it.
was like Tay was about to shoot him or something. So that's how it's gonna be, Playboy. And this day was unload.
And it drove off. That wasn't intention. So like you claim my.
It was so funny from my point of view. Just like
I didn't register, but this claim I
watching
did.
that interaction was so fun. It was precious.
He was like, "Why'd you say that?"
Yeah.
Like what? I didn't do anything.
So that's how it's gonna be. Like you were starting beef with a Sonic guy. A kid was like getting paid like $12 an hour.
I was asking him a question.
So that's how it's gonna be.
Was that aggressive?
No, it's just the way you said it.
Dude,
it's like you were raising your eyebrow, like, so that's how it's gonna be.
Sport.
There was something so like, I don't know if you guys have run into this, but every time like Wendy's fucking.
Can we say wait? Can we stop? How good is Wendy's?
It's fine.
It's great.
It's like a 6 out of 10.
It's so good.
It's 6 out of 10.
Yeah, it's like a 6. It's fine.
It's like an 8. I went to a Wendy's. I'm like, wait, the Wendy's was good.
Yeah, Wendy's foot smacks. Wendy's customer services pisses me off.
Me too. There's always like one guy in there.
God, every single Wendy's that I go to has the worst goddamn.
Late night, right?
The one that I used to live by in Central Avenue was the worst fucking Wendy's I've ever been to.
You want to talk to Wendy?
I
bring her ass out.
I'm gonna fucking bring the crowbar out on her. It was like,
where's Paul at? Where the fuck? Get Paul out of here! I'm gonna throw hot chili in his face.
It's fucking.
Is that the owner? Is it, Paul or somebody?
Why do you know that? Why do you know that?
I love fast food, dude.
Look at Wendy's facts. Like, I don't even know who owns McDonald's, like or Burger King.
Yeah, I don't know who the fuck does that.
What's that guy? Birdman. Yeah, Michael Keaton owns McDonald's. Yeah. So what do they do? You throw hot chili on?
It's like every single time that I go, like I get Diet Coke because I am diabetic. I cannot drink a normal soda.
Drink water, Bryan.
Yeah, I do drink water, but if I'm enjoying a tasty burger,
you need a Coke.
I need a little tasty beverage.
Daddy needs Diet Coke.
1950s thrive to it.
So I need a fucking Diet Coke. And
you know what they taste like?
What?
I'm sick of people drinking Diet Coke.
It
tastes like so salty.
Diet Coke is what the fuck are you drinking?
It sounds like you're pouring salt into it.
What are you drinking?
Like Diet
also, Coke normal sucks. I'm sorry. It sucks, dude. I can feel that sugar on my teeth.
Yeah, that's why I don't drink
And I love
Coke.
sugary drinks, dude. I love an icy, dude.
Yeah.
I want that bear to come and kiss me on the mouth. I love an icy. No, an icy from the theater. An icy from the theater hits so much different. Now I will defend a cherry Coke. Yeah. On my deathbed, I would defend a cherry Coke from the theater.
Pretty good.
If I was on prison row for killing my wife,
you would want a
cherry Coke from the theater.
Coke
yeah, it'd have to be from the theater though.
Can we drop that for a second and examine that the reason?
Absolutely not. We have to barrel through everything I'm saying. We have to barrel through
all the things that you could have said to be in death row.
Barrel through it, Brian. Just ignore it and keep going. I don't need this clipped.
Wendy's was founded in 1884. What?
That's crazy.
1884?
Yeah.
How old is Wendy?
Like
apparently a fucking
damn. She was a slave owner.
What'd he say? You talk so goddamn fast. What are you talking about?
Where's Paul at?
He said,
what did he say?
Where's Paul at?
He said, damn, Wendy old as fuck. She was a slave owner.
God. She was friend of the KFC guy. The Colonel. Lore. That's Colonel's daughter.
That's fast food lore, dude.
That's Colonel's daughter right there.
I'm gonna throw up.
I think McDonald's could be
so
older.
out of pocket.
Fucking
no, McDonald's is younger. McDonald's came in the 50s or 60s, right?
Right, but like he could be a court jester.
What the fuck are you talking? Who's a court jester?
We're talking fast food lore, dude.
Yeah.
Jack in the Box is a demon for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Jack in the Box doesn't exist.
Jack in the Box is like
they got breakfast.
They got everything, Tay. They got breakfast, lunch, dinner, fucking dessert. They got tiny tacos. They got.
Let me tell you the lore of Jack in the Box. It's a trap. Yeah. If I literally, I'm afraid of the simulation's going to get me. That's it. If my body enters a Jack in the Box, the walls are going to fall down. It's a big cage, and they're going to get me. I refuse to believe that you can get a fucking taco and a taco, a hamburger, a hot dog. No, it's not real. It's not a real menu. Are you kidding me?
It's like one of those like cages with a stick popping up.
Look at this fucking box. It's a hot dog, a brownie, curly fries.
That's exactly what I mean.
What is that?
Jesus Christ, that seems like a nightmare. Dude. Is that a brownie, a taco,
and a hot dog?
It looks like my insides would melt out.
That's insane. It's insane. Anyway, the point with fucking Wendy's is that every time I go to Wendy's,
it's all looping around.
I get a Diet Coke because I need a tasty beverage with my little Baconator. I got a Baconator every time.
Spicy nuggets are good too.
Spicy nuggets are fucking fire.
A square burger?
Need a goddamn Diet Coke.
That was controversial when it came out. Yeah.
Yeah. They 9 times out of 10 will fuck up and give me a regular Coke. 9 times out of 10. So every time I go to Wendy's,
because they probably help. They're doing you a favor. They're like,
No,
they didn't want the salty.
they're trying to
drink.
kill me.
Yeah.
They're trying to kill me.
Never mind.
What'd you
I'll
say?
take a joke.
Do it.
We'll cut. We'll cut it.
We'll cut it.
Gonna
Like
get
a
his
threat.
ass, dude.
Like Diet Coke. let me
Cut that. Bleep him. Bleep his ass really
They're
hard.
gonna give you like a normal Coke. Like you gotta toughen up.
Someone's looking at diet.
Yeah,
What
like
a fucking pussy.
I remember when I said what is it, Panera Bread? He asked me, do I want salad? It's like, no fucking salad. Like, so disappointed. That was his reaction. Like,
I was like, I mean, that's what they got.
And so like every time I go to Wendy's and I go to the drive-thru because I fucking hate
It's the
going
worst
into the
drive-thru.
store. Worst drive-thru ever. They suck. And then they give me a normal fucking Coke instead of a Diet Coke, and I have to park, get out of my car, walk
You're one
into
of those.
walk into the shop,
No.
and just be like, "Hey, you gave me a fucking normal Coke instead of a Diet
I
Coke."
hope they throw hot chili on you.
And it's like,
Dude, like medieval, like they have like the fucking the big. Do you remember
the
the
big
big
cauldron?
thing? Yeah, the big cauldron of like lava.
yeah,
They like just pour that on you. Like, oh, he's coming in. Like
That's
pour
what-
the.
it's funny.
see,
for me.
I'm one of those guys where if they gave me something I really don't want,
yeah.
I'm like,
I'll eat it.
No, yeah.
Yeah, I'll eat it. I'll
See,
accept my consequences.
Like everyone is like that because they hate the process. I hate the process of going in there and
But you gotta
fucking.
get a car for a soda. Think about that.
Yeah, well, it
we
would
got
kill
all
me.
the time. Hey, man,
Like-
this man's rich in time. He got all the time in the world to get out of his car
I'm
to
eating
get a
on,
Coke.
like my way from like work. Like I got an hour. To
And you're
fucking
spending
eat.
half of it?
I got
It's
an
It's
hour
like 5 minutes.
because I like order online and I
What
go
there's
and
a
I pick
line?
it up.
Do you go up to the register?
Yeah.
Do you bypass the line?
Yeah, absolutely. If they,
What? What?
You
If they-
bypass it. There's a big line. He doesn't wait in the line. He bypasses
No,
it.
if you give me the wrong drink, I'm talking to Wendy's employees directly, and there's a big line of people and like waiting.
He wants to
get
talk to
their
Wendy.
food, I will go straight to you and just be like, "You gave me the wrong drink."
Where's Paul at?
Yeah, you got. And
I want to shake his hand.
Oh man, I love that video. Sir, that is like, they're like, stop. Like, I just want to shake his hand.
That's the kind of guy look like him. I thought you guys don't think I'm talking
I can see Bryan out there, like, it was like, where's Wendy?
So like,
Give me Wendy. Oh, where's Paul?
Right fucking now.
Where's Paul?
Who the fuck is Paul? I still haven't found that yet.
Who owns Wendy's?
I don't know.
I think it's Paul.
There have been times
Where's
where,
Paul at?
who owns Wendy's? Who was the founder?
I hope
of
it's
Wendy's?
God. It's Paul.
No, it's a friend of mine, Dave Thomas.
Dave. That's what it is. It's
That's
not
right.
Paul.
It's in all the boxes.
Dave.
Wait, how was
Dave.
it founded when it was created in like 1884?
Yeah, no, we had burgers in 1884.
It makes a long line
the
of
company was
Daves.
founded in 1884, but it was founded by Dave Thomas.
Dave Thomas is dead.
He's alive. No, he's dead. He was born in 1932, though.
How's Wendy doing?
Oh, he might.
He's younger than the company.
Maybe he acquired the company.
Change names?
Change
Maybe
names?
Wendy was not
Time
like.
travel.
Yeah, that's
Maybe
exactly what
Wendy's
happened.
was like, a slave plantation.
Shut the fuck
And then
up.
now
Stop
it's a
it.
burger restaurant. Dark history.
That's like most businesses. in America.
KFC had
Yeah.
to start off like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
KFC started off in a kitchen somewhere, like a
No,
southern kitchen. 23 herbs and spices.
They stole those recipes.
Yeah, they absolutely stole those recipes from black culture for sure, for fucking sure.
Hated those
When's the last time you've been to KFC? I haven't been to KFC in 10 years.
I go to
That's a fucking
KFC
lie.
a lot.
I've been there.
I used to ride or die for KFC, but not
I've been there like maybe 2 weeks ago. So
Yeah,
KFC. Really?
yeah, KFC fucks.
What'd you
dude.
get?
I'd always get the 3 or 4 pieces.
Yeah, I want some.
No.
I want some gravy.
Make
They got some good gravy.
baby.
No,
They do
the
have some
brown
good
gravy.
They
I had Dairy Queen the other day.
oh yeah, how was that?
Oh, dude, it's so good.
Really?
I miss. You cannot find a fucking Dairy Queen in Charlotte to save your life.
There's like 7 of them.
No, there's not. They had one Dairy Queen. It was the oldest Dairy Queen. Shut up.
I lived 5 minutes away from a Dairy Queen.
There was no way.
Yeah, that's
When did they
there's
build
one in
that?
Central.
When they build that?
Fucking I don't know.
Probably
10
like
years-
last week.
10
Probably
10 years ago.
last week because it's not been on my radar.
I would say when we was in college, Dairy
Yeah.
Queen was like scarce down here.
Yeah,
There was one. I swear to you, there was one Dairy Queen. It was
I-
the oldest Dairy Queen in the U.S.
Yeah, I've been there before.
Yeah,
and
I know.
they only served like ice cream.
Yeah, I drive there like almost every day.
I
That's
drive I've been through like 5 Dairy Queens in like the Charlotte Central area.
There's a lot of Chicken Kings over here.
Yeah, Chicken King fucks.
Chicken Queen almost
Why
killed
don't
me
we always
once.
revolve to food when we're having like a free form episode?
I love talking about food. I like the lore.
Actually,
I actually started a YouTube channel called The Dark Side of Fast Food Lore.
Dark Side of Fast Food. Okay.
Yeah.
Really?
No. No.
I don't know.
Look at this man doing research for fast food and making
That's going to be my docuseries, dude. I'm going to be like Dysfunctional Land, but it's only going to be about fast
food. It's like Defunct Land, but about fast food slave trades.
Chuck E. Cheese, dude. Dark history.
Fucking.
That's still open.
Yeah. Charles
I'm sure
Entertainment Cheese.
So it was Kiaja. She sent something in the post.
I forget that.
Some restaurant. What restaurant she was referring to is still open? God damn it.
For what? What happened?
It was a restaurant she mentioned in the chat, and I'm like, that's still open?
Fucking, I don't know. You're gonna have to dig that one up.
Like
Chuck E. Cheese's. Chuck E. Cheese's. You know that they ran on floppy disk until not so long ago, like the animatronics.
I never liked Chuck E. Cheese.
Do you remember in the pandemic where they were like
change their name?
They used one of the animatronic characters, the pizzeria character. They were posting that on like DoorDash during the pandemic and thinking people it wasn't Chuck E. Cheese pizza.
Yeah, they changed like their name or some shit.
That's fucking crazy.
So you
I know there's some guy out there
pizza.
like, I love this pizza. It's so good. It's Chuck E. Cheese, you idiot.
Damn.
I never looked at that place.
They gave me anxiety though. The animatronics.
Fucking hated it. Yeah.
I don't think I ever. What's one with? I went to Chuck E. Cheese when I was way too old.
Yeah.
I was 35.
Damn.
Yeah. No, I was 10. I was 10.
Kids?
If you're 10 years old, it's too old.
Yeah.
I
was way too old.
Yeah, it's probably
It's like a 5
toddlers.
to 8-year-old.
And it's not for kids because the kids always like fucking hitting each other and shit.
Yeah.
If you're a kid and you're aware like this is not safe for me, it's not a good place.
Not a good place.
That's how I felt as a kid. Like,
were you an anxious kid, Tay? Like, were you terrified of the world?
No.
I was so terrified of the world.
Well,
I still am.
Earlier, Long John Silver's is still in business.
Long John Silver's.
Long John Silver's. Holy shit.
They're owned by Taco Bell.
That might be a trap.
Yeah, they're owned by the same people that own Taco Bell.
That's disgusting.
That's why you see them in like
Fast
combinations.
Jesus Christ, I forgot about Long John. I can still smell it. I can smell the grease right now. That place has a unique.
Pretty good.
Is it really? I never.
It's fine.
Clip
It's
that.
fried.
That's a TikTok.
It's fried fish.
Yeah.
Fast food fried fish is like just the
listen,
that should not go in a
We talked
sentence.
about this.
I've talked about this ad nauseum. People that are like, it's like fish from like a weird place. Fuck you.
It has a
frozen.
weird smell.
In
bro.
fact,
fish.
I responded to Kia just said I refuse to eat seafood spot that's not near a body of water.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's a fair adjustment.
Imagine eating seafood in Kansas. What are you doing?
That's pretty.
This ain't real, dude. This is fake.
Yeah, that is fake.
This is that like a Teen Titans episode where they put the
You do know
tofu's
that-
like burgers.
You do know that we have like
the
an
show
entire.
a lot. The more
I love
Teen Titans is good.
It's good.
Have you been watching it recently? Is that what you reference?
No, it's always my memory banks.
You know how like we have developed an entire industry.
I can
around
quote Eagle
flash
Eye if you want.
freezing.
Huh?
I don't want you to quote a goddamn thing. That's a problem.
Eagle Eye. Yeah, I remember that. FX. I love FX.
2008,
FX,
baby.
They got the movies. Transporter 2?
Transformers 1 and 2.
Transporter.
League of Extraordinary Men.
I watched Transporter 1 the other day, and I think it's a bad movie.
That comes on Saturdays like at 1 p.m.
Yeah,
Like Clockwork, baby.
Yeah. Good movie, buddy.
gotta pay that syndication.
Wait, what were we,
Get a Jack in Box and eat. Watch League of Extraordinary Men.
what were we talking about?
Just fast food in general, like frozen fish, right? Like
What is
people-
the worst?
people are
Wait,
like-
hang on. What is the worst fast food restaurant?
the worst fast.
The
food
worst
restaurant?
one.
Honestly, I would have to give it a Taco Bell.
Where would you go and you'd be
Jack in
like,
the Box for sure.
it doesn't matter if
never
you're in the
been there.
best or the worst neighborhood, you are going to die if you eat here. I think it's Long John Silver's.
What do you
Taco
mean?
Bell.
What
for
the
me.
fuck are you talking about?
Oh, you like the last.
Like you're gonna get shot or the
Because
food
like
gonna kill you?
no, like but like you can go to a shitty Wendy's, right, and be
Yeah.
like, oh, Wendy's sucks, but you can go to a Wendy's and that has better employees,
Yeah.
a better area, and then it's like, oh no, this is the way it's actually supposed to be made. It's good.
Yeah.
Like a McDonald's in like Beverly Hills is probably good.
McDonald's, it's not. McDonald's is
McDonald's is
the
McDonald's.
same quality
Yeah.
no matter where you go.
No,
The only-
I'm
the
sure that-
the only difference between a bad McDonald's and a good McDonald's is whether or not it's a nice Hispanic woman making you the food. And she like hands it
Nah,
to
there's
you
a
and she says,
McDonald's
"Have a good
in
day."
like South End that's like in an historical building. It
I've
doesn't even
seen
look like a
that one.
normal McDonald's.
Like some kind of church looking
You're
thing.
such a gentrified fuck.
Yeah.
I'm not.
You remember you say you think Chick-fil-A is more healthier? Like, come on.
Chick-fil-A is more healthy.
No, it's not.
That is my go-to. Ride or die. I'll die on this hill.
We haven't acknowledged that at all, but Floricel is sitting like off camera, and she just gave me like the most disappointed look. And I can't tell if it's because of what you said or what I said.
She did it like 3 times already. Chick-fil-A, man.
Chick-fil-A,
it's fine.
Yeah, he was about to say it sucks.
Yeah,
he was about to say it sucks.
I heard that.
Crucify his ass.
The menu is
Put
mid.
his ass on a stake right now.
No, the menu is mid. It ain't a lot of variety, but it's quality.
No, that's the point. That's the point.
Good quality.
Let me defend. Let me stand up and do like I'm in court.
You tell me I'm wrong?
Your Honor. That's the point. This is all right. Let's juxtaposition. Let's compare Panera let's compare Jack in the Box to Chick-fil-A. Jack in the Box probably fucking sucks because you have tacos, chalupas, fucking hamburgers, hot dogs, whatever. You have all this bullshit. It takes like one of the guys in the bag like 15 minutes to dig around in a drawer to find your taco. I'm sorry. Chick-fil-A is good because you only take 2 seconds to figure out like, oh, it's a chicken sandwich or a chicken sandwich with cheese. This is why Cane's is good.
Who?
What the fuck is Cane's?
What's that?
This is like their menu is like that, where it's all like 4 things because you need to do 4 things fucking right.
Yeah, listen,
you only have to do 4 things right.
I'm with you. Like nobody's disagreeing with you. But I think Chick-fil-A is fine. They got good chicken.
You're working you're thin ice, buddy.
Thin
ice, Buster. You on thin ice, buckaroo? You better watch it, pal.
I'm not your pal, buddy. They got decent chicken. They're fine, but they're not revolutionary. You know, they're not doing anything special. They fry it in peanut
I don't have to
oil.
take this from someone who drinks Diet Coke.
Yeah, Diet Coke's good. Diet Coke is good. You know what I did realize though, and this is I have been working the car shop to admit this for fucking ages. I was absolutely incorrect about Golden Corral. That place is bullshit.
You mean the place that tastes like dishwater?
What was the revelation from you?
I don't know what the fuck
dishwater soap place?
It clicked.
I was feeling like I want to eat a lot of food and I want to like not wait for a long time.
You know what's on the same caliber is like fucking Ryan's too. Ryan's is awesome. Any place where it's like a buffet.
Showmars.
Unless it's like, oh, ew.
Showmars is pretty good.
But like Showmars are Shoney's.
It always tastes like dishwater. Them fucking they do not clean the plate. They don't dry off the plates and it tastes like damn dishwater.
I don't know what the fuck it was, but I was like, the last time I went to Golden Corral.
Funny as fuck.
Thanks. The last time I went to Golden Corral before the second to last time that I went to Golden Corral, I was like in a really bad place mentally. And Golden Corral.
Well, of course, you're at a Golden Corral.
Shut the fuck up.
You're on the verge of killing yourself. Let
me get up.
And Golden Corral like got me through a hard time because it
made it worse. What are you talking about?
No, it got me. It was a lot of food, and I ate, and I felt sad, and I fell asleep. That's it. That was my relationship.
You fell asleep in a car that was on in a garage.
Yeah, it was.
You're trying to kill yourself.
I was on my way out. And I ate it, and I was like, okay, this is fine. I like it. The fried chicken is good. The meat. I just ate meat. Like, I just wanted meat, so I just wanted to go Golden Corral and got meat.
Let's pivot.
Yeah, no. I'm not fucking done.
Hang on, no. Golden Corral makes you want to live because you ate something so shitty that you want I need to eat something better. If you eat something too good, like Chick-fil-A, you were going to be like, oh, I can die now.
No.
Chick-fil-A is not fucking I can die levels
I can't.
of good.
Me?
Okay?
I would kill myself right in Chick-fil-A right now. I'd go right now.
You're not a fast food guy in general, though.
Yeah, that's true.
I like fast food.
No, that's not.
Five Guys is good.
No, it's not. Their burgers
fast
are
food.
mid as fuck.
No. They're piss off.
How you gonna have a burger with no flavor? What is that?
It's got plenty of flavor. You add the fucking
flavor.
You're telling me that you've been to Harriet's?
About to mention Harriet's.
You've been a fucking Harriet's, and you're gonna tell me that Five Guys is fucking good?
It's not better than the Harriet's. We can admit that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
We can talk about that.
Five Guys is rubbish compared to most of the hamburgers out there.
I'd rather eat a McDonald's burger than fucking.
And it's like $17.
Five Guys burger is $17, but it's higher than like a McDonald's.
It's the exact same level as
dude,
McDonald's.
It's fucking. If you eat the McDonald's chicken nuggets, don't talk to me.
No, shut the hell up.
Don't talk to me, dude. With the fake
tempura style fucking nuggets.
Here we go with the fucking tempura shit.
Good chicken nuggets.
This is what happens. Wait. This is what happens when we don't have a tongue. We just get into a scream match about fucking.
Just fucking. I went to Golden Corral and it got me through a hard time, and I was just like, I have good memories with Golden Corral. It supported me. And then one day that I was in a great mood, I'm
gonna go to Corral today.
I was in a great fucking mood. I was having a good day. It's like, oh, gee willikers, what a good day
He put
it
his
is.
hand on his hips, like, I can't wait to eat it. It was buffet.
I eat this Golden Corral. I paid $20 fucking dollars.
$20.
I walked in.
$20.
It was $23 because I got a fucking Diet Coke, and I walked into the doors and I loaded up a plate full of fucking like that pot roast, whatever the fuck, and I ate it and I got some fried chicken. And
He's disgusting, dude.
And I started eating, and I was like, "Oh man, this is like
not good."
I start eating, and I'm like, the first bite is like fine. I'm like, this is good, and I'm in like my fourth bite, and like, I shit you not, this is the exact same thought that I had in that chair, looking at the parking lot, looking straight at my car, who was in like the parking lot, and I'm looking at my license plate, and I take that fourth bite, and I'm chewing, and I go like, God damn it, they were right.
Nothing's worse getting bad food, dude. That pisses me off, dude.
It's the word, and like
I
I
can
still
see,
ate. Like I still ate.
Yeah, because
I
just like
paid
a
for
big smile on your face, and he's biting.
Yeah.
You're like, oh,
Like,
oh no.
Was it Silver Lake ramen?
Yeah,
Garbage.
I remember you
Fucking
got that.
terrible ramen.
If you anywhere that's not Fuda Buddha, it's like bad.
Calm down.
It's
Right?
bad. It's
Calm
bad.
down.
It's bad.
Fuda Buddha is not the best ramen.
It
spot
is
in
the best
Charlotte.
ramen.
And Charlotte, yeah, it
It's
is.
not.
Yeah,
no.
see,
Yeah, it is.
2 to 1.
Shut the fuck up.
I tried multiple of them. None of them.
Have you tried Yume?
What is Yume?
It's a Japanese restaurant in
It's not
Uptown.
good. It's not good. Is it?
It's amazing. It's
It's so ignorant, but it's true.
I ain't heard of it.
Is it the one in the corner when you walk uptown?
it's no. That's another.
That's
That's
General?
another Japanese place. I don't know the name of it, but I hear that one's good too. But I haven't tried it. Yume is it's close to South Graham Street in Charlotte. They got a black garlic ramen that fucks. Their sushi is delicious. They got great yakitori. It is a phenomenal Japanese restaurant, and their ramen.
Elitist talking about uptown ramen.
Yeah, their ramen is heaps better.
City boy
Like
ramen.
you know what I
huh?
hate about Fuda Buddha? Fuda Buddha ramen is good.
Yeah.
City boy ramen.
City
That sounds
boy
like
ramen.
a rap record.
City boy ramen.
That's a good name for rap.
Yeah, it is. But like Fuda Buddha gives you like 2 tiny little like twiddly fucking bits of pork.
That's what you asked for too. Sadly,
Yeah, and then they charge you $6 for a
$6
fucking
now?
pork belly. Now, I don't know what the fuck.
I bet that
Fuda
ume. I bet
Buddha-
that shit's like $45 a bowl.
No, it's $15 a bowl.
$15.
bars.
And
That's
they,
what
and
it
they
means to
give
put
you
ramen.
a thick ass fucking piece of pork in it with a nice little boiled egg and like top. It's good. It's good ramen.
I don't know.
Brian, we
Fuda
live in the
Buddha.
city, man. Go home, make that yourself.
Fuda
I made it
Buddha
before.
is ramen's not.
I made
making the broth
okonomiyaki
is
the other
hard, but
night.
The rest is not.
What you said?
Yeah, okonomiyaki.
Yeah,
That's
I made
the
some.
squid inside the ball.
It's
No,
a
that's the
pancake one,
pancake.
street pancake. It's same concept.
Oh.
Exactly the exact same.
Is it squid or is it scallion?
Whatever you want to put in it. It's
Okay.
actually it translates into do as you like. So throw in whatever. I mean, I put
cool.
jalapenos in there.
Oh yeah,
I put
that sounds
you know,
tasty. Yeah, so
rusty
first of all,
spatula
okay,
in there.
I respect Fuda Buddha. It's a great place.
Put hopes and dreams in there.
Not the best.
I put Dave in there.
Dave
I put
Thomas.
Wendy in there.
Not the best ramen in town.
Where's Paul?
Not the who the fuck is
Where's
Paul?
Paul at, dude?
Is he McDonald's?
It's Alien.
See McDonald's, Paul Thomas.
Where's Paul?
I hate you.
Isn't
so
the guy that
much.
make McDonald's last name McDonald's?
I don't fucking know. He stole the
Mr.
company
Mr.
from
McDonald's.
Yeah.
Mr. Donald. Dude, I have been seeing like have you guys seen the Grimace?
The
like,
Grimace shake,
TikTok
of course,
trend, the
yes.
Grimace shake,
Yeah.
where like people are like pretending to die because of the Grimace shake.
What a weird.
This is the new
marketing.
back rooms.
It was wild. I saw that TikTok came along and somebody did a little comic book on TikTok about Grimace being sad about the fact that people were like drinking the milkshake and like pretending and like dying
Do you
from
think
drinking the
do these
milkshake.
kids know who Grimace is
Yeah.
from this meme?
I don't know what the fuck, but everybody.
What the fuck is Grimace?
That's how
It's just like I saw the manual. He's just a little blob. He's just a little.
No,
guy.
he's
He's going to get
He's like
me.
a taste bud.
Yeah, he's a
Yeah,
taste
he's a taste
bud.
bud. Yeah.
Who the fuck thought about this?
But I saw this like, and then they made this
Purple
little comic
triangle
book
man.
about like Grimace, just like wanting to like wearing a birthday hat and like just wanting people to like have a nice birthday with him, and then like he was scrolling through TikTok and saw people dying drinking his milkshake. It was like, no, I didn't want this to happen. I just wanted to have a good birthday. And when I don't know what the fuck it was about that, seeing like sad baby
Don't
Grimace.
tell me you cried.
I fucking bawled my goddamn eyes out. It just hit me in such a weird spot. I don't know what the fuck it was.
You know where the Grimace milk comes from?
Ignore him.
I saw it and I just saw like a sad little guy.
Why are you sweating?
Because it's hot in here. I saw a
What's
sad
he getting so
little
worked up
guy.
for?
And because I cried. It was such a, like, I saw it and
You
I was
cried
just
at a
like,
TikTok.
I cried at this comic book of Little Grimace being sad that nobody was enjoying his little birthday with him. And like,
I can see a Five Nights at Freddy's coming out right now.
Huh?
And it was
Like just like Grimace is like taking revenge.
Like a McDonald's.
Dude, I remember I went into McDonald's once and Grimace was there, and I was just trying to enjoy my burger, and he came up and put his hands on my shoulders. He whispered real deep into my ear. He's like, "You got soft shoulders."
What are you talking about?
He gave me a milkshake.
Yeah.
He's like, "Don't tell your mom."
Here's a.
I'm surprised the milkshake machines are working.
Yeah.
That's more shocking.
Oh, they're working
It's
overtime
like
right now, dude.
Yeah.
I bet
I
they
just looked
broke.
it up. Just giving McDonald's work as hell because people want to do that stupid fucking trend.
You know what? You know. Well, first of all, I want to give. I don't know the name of the artist. I don't remember it off the top of my head. But that shit made me cry. It was awesome. It hit on some past trauma. Like it definitely hit on some trauma that I have as a kid, and it made me fucking cry.
What
But
the hell?
I don't know what. It was like a sad little Grimace going like, I just wanted people to come to my birthday, man. And I read it and I just fucking cried, and it was great. It was a good cry. I needed it. I'm being emotionally vulnerable.
You know what's
right?
funny?
What?
The Hamburglar.
What?
What about the hamburger?
This is funny. It's a funny name. I love the Hamburglar.
There's a whole
dude.
bunch of characters. There's that duck girl.
The fuck is that? They killing our children.
It's a duck, not a chicken.
Deep fry. That's. I'm telling you, it's not real.
What?
It's duck. It's probably duck.
Duck meat is like
Duck is
red
way
meat,
more
but-
expensive than chicken.
And
What
it's
are you on
greasier.
about?
It's complete different meat.
They're using her as
gamier.
like
Yeah.
gamier.
Yeah, McDonald's not done that like that.
They're tempura fun.
Temple. Try to give me shit. I was right.
Yeah. He was
What? No.
absolutely right.
No, it's
He's
just funny.
absolutely right. But what I was gonna say, you know why the machines were never working? Because they were
Cleaning
but the cleaning guy, like those machines were serviced by a very specific company that barely had any service techs available at any single time. And McDonald's was locking like a 10-year contract with that company that they
Didn't-
couldn't break out of.
Someone did a thing about this, right? Like Defunctland did, or like someone did a YouTube documentary about this, right?
I probably
Why it's
that's
always
pro-
broken.
That's probably where I watched it. Yeah. But it was like that. It was like the idea, like they were locked into a contract with this company that made this very specific machine.
Your
that
mind's
only
like
they
a
could
vacuum
service.
cleaner.
Dude,
Every time I
You
get
just
in
suck up like you just like.
Every time I go to the
Look it all
HeadKanon
up, Eli.
YouTube, someone's watching something. Like,
Bryan.
what is
It's
this?
me. It's me. I guarantee you it's me. If it's not like a silly, like a breakcore music video or like something that is
I don't use it at all.
something that is like specifically Crockett, I guarantee you it's me. Go through the watch history right now.
Yeah, I
see all
have.
the
It was
bullshit
like
that I go
either
to.
some music, random music, or some weird documentary
Yeah.
about like killing people.
I
or
just be
something.
absorbing information, man.
What do you do
It's
with
the
it?
autism. What do you say?
What do you do with it?
I just keep it in little glass cases.
He
until I
breaks it.
need
Yeah, he breaks it out on the podcast.
Yeah. I'm
on
an
a
interesting
tangent.
conversationalist, man.
That's a
I just
word.
know, conversation. I just know a lot of shit.
About McDonald's cleaning their machine.
the machines. Listen, this is the
I love
superpower.
you always got to explain
Where's
themselves.
Paul?
What'd you say? What'd you say?
We gotta bring that episode. We gotta bring that back like 10 episodes later and just keep saying it.
This is like-
Where the fuck is Paul?
This is like sort of. Where's Paul at?
Yeah, where's Paul at? What were you gonna say, Tim?
That'd be a funny bit though. Every episode we just say, "You seen Paul today?"
Nah. Where's Paul?
So the viewers can be like, "Who the
Who the
fuck?"
fuck is Paul? Let's do that starting next episode.
Yeah. But what you were saying?
I was asking what you were gonna say.
It's all about.
You
The
started a
optics.
thought.
It's all
It
about the
doesn't matter.
optics. It's all about the
Oh, conversation.
Yeah, conversationalist. Yeah. But here's the thing. I absorb a huge amount of information, but like osmosis, because I don't know if you're aware,
Jones?
but I have to. Yeah. so you know
Yes.
me.
Yes.
I don't know if you know this, but I have a touch of autism, and so I can't.
We can tell.
Yeah, I
He needs that golden corral.
and I can't fucking be in a room that's like deadly quiet.
Can you explain to me? It's a joke and a meme.
Yeah.
But I'm being serious here. What does that mean? Where it's like a girl autism and a boy autism? What is that?
It's so.
Oh, yeah.
You seen those?
It's actually really interesting because female diagnosed autism is like super undiagnosed because it manifests entirely different from like male diagnosed autist. So like, see, this is what I do with the information, Crockett. I just save it up in my little brain and then I look smart as fuck when I'm talking on this podcast. That's what I do.
You talked about eating a golden corral.
Yeah, listen, shut the fuck up.
And drinking.
Uh,
I don't have to take anything from you.
So autism in general is like the same like condition and the same traits, but they manifest differently in men and women. And so I don't know a lot about female like led experiences like in autism.
Yeah, this me I'm talking about. You seen this picture before?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
because
Yeah, but what is that?
It's just like guys are just stupid.
Yeah.
I hate this fucking guy.
Oh my God. The guy that like he jumps up and he screams and
That's not autism. He's just being stupid. It's someone else. I'm talking about Sonic Chew.
No, but it's because
I hate this fucking guy. You send him to me.
I used to send that guy all the time. He just like run up to the camera like and jumps like higher than camera. I know he lived on the second floor.
Yeah,
No, it was some guy. Bryan sent me this stupid guy I hate so much. Who is that weird, awkward guy?
I gotta find.
Brian keeps sending me this fucking guy. I'm like, stop sending this fucking guy.
I send it to you because I know how much you hate it. It's so fucking funny to me. Hold on, let me find it. It's you sent me like 50 TikToks the other day.
Yeah, none of y'all reading them anymore.
Yeah, my girlfriend got off TikTok, so I never got on TikTok anymore.
She was using them more as addicting.
Yeah, she just like she was like, I need a break from this shit.
Things are, I don't know. It's kind of like makes my mind into mush sometimes.
TikTok?
Yeah, it's
Really?
like it's just like because I'm absorbing so much at a fast rate. I'm just like,
Mine is just food videos and cats.
dude, the fucking
Fuck
cat
that.
video where it's like the car cat gets me. It was like, that shit makes me laugh.
GTA mod. Like it has no legs.
It's like a piece of bread
Yeah.
flying down the room. And the way it's maneuvering, it's like. What is this podcast?
I don't know.
Where's Paul?
We're just talking. Oh yeah, it's a hepatitis BA4. That's his name on TikTok.
Who?
The guy that I send you that you fucking hate.
Yeah, stop sending me.
Dude, it's so funny.
Or the Marvel nerd guy you keep sending. Who was that guy? Oh, it's the same guy. I'm like, stop fucking sending this guy.
That one guy, I do like that one guy though.
Have you recognized this guy? I feel like I've sent you a couple of videos of him.
He looks like he has a Reddit account.
Yeah, that's kind of like the bit.
Oh, okay.
The
Makes
bit is that
sense.
he's like a really cringy like nerd guy.
Nerd.
No, the guy that gets like the camera really close to his face, and he, like then it like turns sour really quickly.
Oh,
where
that's
he's like
Kevin.
He's like
something.
he gets choked. He's like, release me.
Yeah, it's like
He's like, I know you're talking about.
Yeah, that guy.
he's like making fun of like YouTube short users.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. I've seen this guy. Yeah.
I hate this guy. What's the shit out of me?
Brian, are you really showing us a TikTok on the podcast right now?
What's the canon of talking about Spider-Verse?
Yeah, it's like we're close to the end. It's fine. I'll just pop it on the screen. If I
We
really
never
want
figure
to.
out what is the worst place to eat.
Taco Bell.
No,
Golden
it's
Corral.
not Taco Bell.
Yeah, it is. They're never fresh no matter where you go.
Where's a place where you're going to die?
Taco Bell.
It's not Taco Bell.
What when you say die, the food is gonna kill you?
Like it doesn't matter where you're at. It's always going to be bad.
Taco Bell. I'm talking to tell you.
Taco Bell is all right.
No, it's not. They're
Yeah, it
never
is.
fresh. It's the same goddamn
It's
ingredients.
bad. It's bad, but it tastes good.
No. Like McDonald's bad is better than Taco Bell good.
No.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
It just depends.
I think it's
Taco Bell is like
I think it's Long John Silver's. I think
I've
it's
never been
always going to
there.
be like it's going to kill you.
like Taco.
it's not going to kill
Where's
you.
Where's the place you're most likely going to get salmonella? Or like what's the lead?
It's
chicken
statistically
place.
it's gonna be KFC or fucking
Popeyes or
Chick-fil-A. Yeah.
something.
maybe maybe KFC.
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A.
Yeah. Any place that deals with chicken, you're more
Look,
likely to get
Chick-fil-A
salmonella
is
than
not
any place.
immune to criticism.
Yeah, it
okay?
is. It is. It's perfect.
Yeah. Also, they fucking hate gay people.
Yeah, but I
so-
said homophobic as fuck.
Like I said, it's perfect.
I do.
I think it just opened up on a Sunday. Actually, no, I like that. I like.
You
I
need to
really-
hire atheists
like, no.
on Sundays. Yeah, pretty cool.
You know, they hired a diversity consultant, a black man who's specifically trained to bring people of color to their business, and like white Christian conservatives got pissed about it.
Stupid.
Fucking silly. You're eating racist, homophobic chicken.
Tastes so good.
Finger looking good.
Yeah, I think is that why it's so good? The bigotry?
the reason.
Bigotry.
The world we're living in is so stupid.
It is. It's fucking dumb.
Listen to just
At least it's
about
not
what you said to
Wendy's.
me.
Slave owned Wendy's.
that's your canon. That's not.
Yeah.
But no, KFC makes me uncomfortable. Though. I never.
This makes me.
Yeah.
The Colonel makes him so uncomfortable.
Those commercials weirded me out.
Yeah, I never liked the character. The KFC that I go to a lot because it's close to here, has like his face plastered all over the wall, and every time I eat chicken there, I really do feel like I'm a race traitor.
He's
Like,
watching.
It's awful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's watching. He's always watching.
You love that food, don't you, boy?
He's coming up right behind you. He's like
something about boy with that inflection on it, like really does fucking
do it, Jordan.
Boy. You like a hang on, I can do it good. Hang on. He's like, you're just eating, you're sitting there, you're just at the table, you're by yourself, you're just
that southern accent.
I come up behind him like, that chicken tastes good, don't it, boy?
Don't it, boy?
You got soft lips, boy.
Yeah. I just didn't get it far.
What? But too far?
Yeah, too
Too far?
Just a little bit.
I'll see you out back.
Jesus Christ.
Sniff your hair.
Oh, lilacs.
You know,
Where's Paul?
you know one of my favorite things?
Someone gonna watch this episode. Listen.
I fucking hate my life.
He's not gonna forget this at all.
Yeah.
Where's Paul?
You know what I think is genuinely funny when people blur their feet on TikTok?
They do that?
Yeah.
Why'd you know that?
It's kind of a joke. Just because people like
Yeah, what's going on?
What do you mean?
Why do you know that?
I just run away out of the room.
So hold on, big fella.
Blur their feet on.
Yeah, they blur their feet. Because people like, if you post your feet.
Wasn't there like a whole foot finder thing?
Yeah, it's like a meme.
Website.
It's like a meme where like people are like attracted to feet and like they're being weirdos about it. So like whenever you take a picture or a video of your feet,
It used to be sweet for him.
you don't want to like.
It used to be so sweet.
You don't want to like,
They
give
see-
it out for free.
Yeah, you see someone in flip flops like, oh, you slut.
It used to be ankles back in the day.
Damn, dude, back in the like 50s, like, cover up, put some socks on,
Jesus
cover
Christ.
up.
You're fucking whack today.
This is what happens when I don't have a topic.
I never understood the feet haters though.
Yeah, I don't hate
hater?
feet. I don't hate feet. They don't do anything for me.
This can't be a
They
real
freak me
topic
out.
we're talking about right now.
Listen, I think it's funny when the feet get blurred because you're not getting them out for feet. That's for free. That's all I wanted to say. That's all I wanted to say. We're done with feet.
We need to go
done with
back.
feet.
Let's go back. We need
Yeah.
to cover up.
What do you
Put
mean?
some clothes on. Everyone puts clothes on. Everyone needs to cover up.
Where you
I'm sick of
referring to?
this. Everyone go eat Chick-fil-A, be a good Christian and cover up.
It's like a boring world.
I sound like Hulk Hogan in the 80s.
Yeah.
Eat your vegetables. Brother, let me tell you
Special
something.
brother.
Hulkamania.
Oh, that's another thing we pivot to really quickly. Wrestling.
wrestling.
We go
That's
fast
all
way to
you.
wrestling.
I don't know a goddamn thing about wrestling.
TikTok. That's my TikTok too.
Perk
Wrestling-
Listen,
angle,
we got
dude.
2 minutes on this shit.
No, wrestling, the nostalgic TikToks are awesome. Though.
Yeah, they're
Interviews.
pretty
Hulk Hogan has a podcast. Not Hogan, but Stone Cold has a podcast.
Really? Stone Cold Steve Austin?
Yeah, he just interviews like the wrestlers and they're
That's-
normal.
Yeah, that's
So
pretty
it's
awesome.
weird hearing King talk.
Apparently,
He's a mayor.
The Undertaker is like a genuinely super nice guy.
Yeah, he's like a cool chill.
So his name's like Mark.
Yeah, Mark something.
Yeah, so I don't know. That's
Yeah.
cool.
I love
Yeah,
wrestling, dude.
You don't.
I love it like Yu-Gi-Oh. Like just you come back to it at any point in time.
Yeah.
I think it's weird though, like to see like big wrestlers now going into movies because I used to be
Kurt,
like,
I can't. We can't go on another tangent. I
I
gotta end the
can.
show.
It's all about optics.
Gotta end the show.
in the show.
I would finish that thought once we hit the record.
All right, final
button.
thoughts. What's your final thought for this episode?
I think I paid $20 to find out that I was wrong about Golden Corral. It
You found
sucks.
out.
Yeah, it fucking sucks. I got like sick.
Tay, what are you thankful for?
I'm thankful for. I don't know.
Be thankful for something. Be thankful.
He like grabs your knee and he goes like, "I'm thankful for you, big fella."
I wish, dude. I wish he'd show me some gratitude.
What?
Being a big brother to him for all these years, and he look at him.
I'm spoken like this. Pass it to him.
Hey, look at me. Hey, no, wait, look at me.
What?
That how it's gonna be?
Huh?
Yeah. So,
Is that how it's gonna be?
Yeah, like this.
Say it into the mic.
Is that gonna be?